Let's do a magic circle. How to do a magic circle. Magic circle. Magic circle, and then we're going to turn a magic circle, and we're going to start a granny square. Old school granny square. That's all my Aunt Sally knows how to make is granny squares. And she makes all her stuff with granny squares. Okay, so with my piece of yarn, I'm gonna have maybe, I don't know, 2, 3 fingers, whatever. And I'm gonna leave my tail, this little tail, and it's gonna go, okay, around the 3 fingers. Now, the important thing is that you wanna see that that loop kind of makes an X. Kind of make an X right there. So when I bring this around, I wanna go over, and then I'm gonna hold it with my little pinky finger over here. So we're just going to make us a loop, leave the tail, come around, hold it with your thumb, you're making a little X, hold with your pinky or your finger, but you're basically making an X. Then I'm gonna come over to this side right there with my 2, and I'm going to go under, grab, go under and turn. And I have this little separation right there. I'm gonna go between those 2, grab that loop right there, pull that through. Makes my little loop, and I like to pull my tail through my circle there. So that is the start of a magic circle. That's how you do a magic circle. And the reason it's called a magic circle is because you can pull this little loop. Okay, one more time. Oh, who said one more time? You didn't get it on the first try? Everybody gets it on the first try. Oh, maybe not. All right, tail. I don't know, what is that? 6 inches? Round my finger. Make the X. Leave that loop over there, parallel with each other, right there. There's my X. This loop goes over. Okay, hold it back here. There's my X. There's my tail. Now we're going to turn and come over to this side. We're going to go under. Get that piece of yarn right there. Pull it under. Turn. Go in between those 2, that little V shape right there. Go under. Get that one there. The one that you put to the back, and pull through the loop. And there is your magic circle. That is your magic circle. Now I like to pull this tail through. Okay. See if this is going to slide. Yes, it does. There's my magic circle. Now I have my loop. Now for a granny square, you need a circle. I start with a magic circle. That's the way I start mine. I've got 1 loop on my, okay, now I'm going to chain 3 because we'll be making double crochets. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to do 2 more. That counts as your first double crochet. Yarn over, in, go in your magic circle, pull through the magic circle, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's my second double crochet. We're going to do one more, yarn over, into the loop, pull through, whoop, yarn over, pull through the loop, 3 loops, like any other double crochet, pull it through 2, pull it through 2. Okay, that is your first group of 3. We're going to make 3 more groups of 3. So I'm going to start that over again from the chain 3. Let's do this one more time. Okay, this is my loop from when I made my magic circle. Okay, so we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, go into the circle, pull through the circle, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the circle, pull it through the circle, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. There is my group of 3. The group of 3 is a chain 3, 2 double crochets. Now, important, muy important, importante, whatever you want. All right, here we go. Now I need to chain 2. 1, 2. Important information, highlight. After all my groups of 3, I'm going to chain 2. Yarn over into your circle. We're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, after a group of 3, chain 2. 1, 2. Over into the circle again. Another group of 3. One double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochets. You see that going into the circle, into the magic circle. 1, 2, 3 groups. I need 4 groups of 3. So there's my 3. I'm going to chain 2. 1, 2. And this will be my last group of 4. 2, and 3. So there's, and don't forget chain 2. Okie dokie. Group 1, group 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then I got a chain 2 space, chain 2 space, chain 2, and then another chain 2. Now, just like on the previous video that we were watching earlier, again, we're going to slip knot into a row. We're going to close this row. And let's take a look, because this is a chain 3. We're going to be tying and doing a slip knot into chain 3. Okay. So we chain 2. Now we're not going to go into the top of that double crochet. We're going to go right there into that spot. So I'm going to slip my hook through there. And then I'm going to pull that through and connect and pull it all the way through. Okay, and now you'll see that I have double crochet, a double crochet, and a space. So I have to slip knot over to this, which is going to be a corner, to that space. So here's how I do that. Right there, under those two loops, right there. I'm not going to yarn over. I'm just going to slide through, pull the chain through, pull it through there. One more double crochet, push it through there, slip knot over. Okay, that's your second one. Then I'm going to go into there, pull through, and pull through. Now I'm going to do, well, let's look at this. There's a closed granny square. Oh, whoa, let's pull our string here, make it tight. And so that's why people like the magic circle, because I can pull that down and it's got a nice close look. So there's a little mini square. That's what we're doing now, and we're gonna have 4 corners. Okay, and when we start, we're gonna start in this corner right here. And you guessed it, we're doing double crochet, so we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, go into the same corner. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now at every corner, you have to put a total of 6 double crochets. Since this is corner, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3. That's a little group of 3. Then we're gonna chain 2, yarn over in the same corner, put another group of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. 1, 2. So basically I made another corner. We're going to go to this corner, this corner, this corner, and then we're going to close in the top of the chain 3 right there. Chain 3, okay, double crochet, chain 2, double, 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 chain 2. We're going to go to this corner, do the same thing. Go into the corner. Oop, hang on. Yarn over into the corner, pull it through, double crochet. A group of 3. 1, 2, and this makes my third one. So there's my group of 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over into the same corner. 1, 2, and 3. And I close it up or finish it up with a chain 2. So you can see now that I have group of 3, chain 2, 3, chain 2, 3, chain 2, 3, chain 2, chain 2. And if you're paying attention, we're going to go over here now, yarn over to this other corner, double crochet. Oh, something happened there, that don't look right. I like about crochet, I can pull it out and start over. Chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over into my corner, double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, and then another group of 3 into the same corner, 1, 2, and 3, and chain 2. and make those look a little nicer, a little tighter. 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Yeah, it looks a little better. Okay, so now you see that there's going to be a space, which we did from this corner to this corner. We didn't have this space, but when we started the second round, 3, 3 made a corner, and when we chained 2, it created this space. And now you're going to see this other space. Okay, those spaces, we're going to come back and we'll actually crochet a group of 3 double crochets into those spaces on the next round. Yarn over to this corner, pull through. 1, you should be able to knock out these corners now. That's 2 double crochets. These corners, it's a pretty simple pattern actually. It's just double crochets and then chain 2, yarn over into the same corner. 1, 2, and 3, chain 3. Okay. There is row 2 of my granny square, or round 2. Magic circle. Do your first groups of 3 in your magic circle. Then we did our corners. We have our chain 2. Now again, just exactly like you did right there on that chain 3. Where did that chain 3 go? Well, that chain 3 is actually over here. Okay, we're going to connect now. Right there in that loop. At the top of the chain 3. 1, 2, 3. There's the loop of my double crochet. So we're going to slip knot right there. Pull through there. Okay. Now we're going to go into the top right there, that double crochet, slip knot, pull that through, slip knot through the next double crochet. We're heading to the corner. We're trying to get right over to this corner, slip knot into the corner, pull that through, and now we're ready to do our third round. So we're in the corner, we slip knot over, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, and since it's a corner, we're going to put 2 groups of 3. That's 1 group of 3 with a double crochet, 2 chains between them. 1, 2, and 3. And we chain 2. So there's our third round. Group of 3, chain 2, group of 3. Now you see the space in the middle. We didn't have one in the middle on the first time, but now we got one in the middle. So we're just going to put a group of 3 right there. We had our chain 2. It's in that chain 2 space, so we yarn over. We're going to put 3 double crochets into this space here. So there's our 3 double crochets, and we chain 2. So you see now we have a space over here. Okay, we did our chain 2. We're at the corner, yarn over. We're going to go into the corner and put 6, 2 groups of 3. Okay, double crochet, Right there's one group, chain 2, yarn over, put our second group in the corner. 1, 2, and 3, and chain 2. There's our other group and group of 3, chain 2, yarn over, go into that space in the middle, that chain 2 space. Put another group of 3. 1, 2, 3. And chain 2. Yarn over into the corner. In the corner, we're going to put a total of 6. 2 groups of 3. That's 1, 2, 3. After each group, put a chain 2. Yarn over. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2. Turn the corner. Now I'm going to this space there. Yarn over. And a group of 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. I'm going to go fast into this corner. Not playing around no more. And that's 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 more double crochets. I'm in the same corner. I'm just making this corner. Chain 2. In my space, and then it looks like we'll close the row and tie it together right there. So 3 more into this chain 2 space. 1, 2, 3, and chain 2. All right, let's close the row. You see where we got a slip knot right there? And then slip knot and slip knot. So right there at the top of that chain 3. Pull through your loop. Right there, yarn over. No, we don't yarn over. Go through those, pull through. Pull through your loop. We got one more chain right there. Pull through all the way to the corner and slide it up. Okay, this time you're going to see that we have 2. Make a corner. Then we're going to put a group of 3, chain 2, group of 3. So if we have 1 and then we increase to 2, what do you think it's going to increase to up there? I wonder if we're going to have 3 spaces up there next time. We have 2. Well, let's find out. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, yarn over. We'll make this corner. It should be pretty simple. If you can double crochet, chain 2 right there. Come back in. If you can double crochet, you can do this. It's simple. Just take some practice and put some effort in. Don't get anything done if you don't put effort. So there's my other group 3, chain 2, group 3, now chain 2 here. Okay, yarn over. And we're going to put a group of 3 into this first double crochet space, or double chain 2 space. There we go. There's a chain 3, chain 2. Yarn over, come over to there. Going fast, not playing around no more. I mean, this is just going across the, there's no chain 2. Run over, go into the corner. Make this corner real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 2. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2. Let me throw one more in this open spot here. One more little group, and then we'll take a look at it. 2, 3. Chain 2. Granny square. Granny squares are pretty simple. Started with a magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups into the magic circle with a chain 2 between each group. Then we slip knot over. Then we made our 4 corners. When you make your 4 corners, or you make a corner, it's a group of 3. Remember, you got to slip knot over to the corner. You got to slip knot over to the corner. Make a group of 3 into the corner, chain 2, in the same corner, make another group of 3, and then chain 2, and then that built off of there. And then we close the round, and we go there. Let's go ahead and work our way around over here, and we'll close this one, and we'll close this row up. And I want to go pretty quick. Group of 3, chain 2, in my corner, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, chain 2, yarn over. Just remember, every time you make a little group of 3, put 2 chains between your groups. There's my group of 3 there, chain 2. Yarn over, go to that chain 2 space, put 3 more double crochets into that chain 2. 3 more double crochets into that 1, 2, 3, chain 2. Boy, it's another rainy morning. Oh, I tell you. That's all right. All right, there's a corner. Let's knock that corner out. Boom, boom, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. See how fast I can go. Yarn over, 2, double crochet, yarn over, double crochet, yarn over. Now here's my 3 double crochets. There's my chain 2. Man, that's why I love these Susan Bate hooks. I've had this hook, man, I couldn't tell you how long I've had this hook. Long time. But it's this right there. That, boy, that you can hook this thing. I'm gonna tell you, that's why I can knock it out like that. It's because it's the hook. Chain 2, yarn over into my next space. Yeah, I'm going fast. Slow down, slow down. No. Boom, boom, baby, boom, boom. Put it on slow-mo. All right, so look, I mean, seriously, it's just go to the next one. I got my chain 2, yarn over. I'm in that chain 2 space and bust in 3 double crochets real quick. Shouldn't take that long. And there's my group of 3, chain 2. Now, Now, the all important slip knot over to the corner. Oh, here we go. All right. So there's my chain 3, the little loop right there at the top of the chain 3. I did not yarn over. Slip in, pull it through, pull through. And right there's the top of my double crochet. Slip through. I did not yarn over. Pull it through. Pull it through. Got one more to go. Pull it through. Pull it through. Now I've made it to the corner. Go into the corner. Pull it through. Pull it through. And chain 3. There you go. Now I've made my slip knot over to the corner. And I'm ready to start row. What is that? 1, 2. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my 5 row. What can you make with granny squares? Well, you can make all kinds of stuff with granny squares. You can see where I jacked it up right there. Only put two double crochets in that corner. Granny square. Magic circle, granny square. Have fun.